Hey guys, this is Black and today we're reviewing the Blaze Zaku Phantom Custom. Okay, this is my third time recording this review. My camera is just freaking out and does not want to just stay on. Okay, so that aside, let's get into the kit. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna say it's a pretty decent kit, especially for the age. Just some initial complaints are the seam lines and the gate placements. Gate placements aren't very good, so you end up having a lot of nub marks. On my particular kit, I quite rushed it, so right now it's not looking the best. Another complaint I'd have to say is the feet articulation. This is about what it's doing now is probably the most dynamic you could get, unless without a stand, of course. But my, I guess, biggest complaint really would be the like polycap that connects into the shoulder, which connects into the shields. I don't know why I couldn't remember that word. There's some way the polycaps sit inside the shoulders, or they just get constantly scratched up and beat up, and I'll show you later in the review. It just doesn't look nice, and I think if you intended on painting this kit, it would just kind of look awful and scratch up your paint. So yeah, let's get on to the articulation. Okay, moving on to skirt armor articulation and the feet. We have the front skirt, which goes up all the way, connected, both are connected, can't be separated without a heavy modification. Side skirts go up pretty high and comes with detachable grenades, all of them detach. And then we have the back skirt, which is static, and we also get a kind of like sliding piece here for this peg that can be hidden that holds the machine gun. And then the legs, we get about that far before running into the the front skirt, and then we get a nice double jointed leg here, and it probably could go further, but it's being hindered by the pipe there. As for feet articulation, we have back about that far and forward about that far, which is pretty nice. Sideways, you get next to nothing. Like, it's very slight. So not much at all. Okay, in terms of accessories, we get the Zaku machine gun. We get two of these heat hawks, or at least the seat equivalent, or if they're called something different. And then we have the shields, obviously, which come with removable ammo drums. Then we get two of those. And we get two more pairs of holding hands. One is actually like it's sort of like a trigger finger hand. They're very small differences, and we get three hand covers, I guess. Let me show you the difference between the normal hand and just the holding hand. So the one on the left is the quote-unquote trigger hand, and then on the one on the right is just the holding hand. They're here. There we are. So really slight difference. It doesn't really look any different. If anything, it's just the position of the thumb there. And we also get two extra parts for these kind of vents, I guess, on the side of the feet, which can be swapped out for the yellow ones. And we get sticker sheet, one for the mono eye, and these four, which go on just these vents here, actually those hatches, and then these vents here. So that's all the accessories, and actually first I'll show you it holding the gun. And yeah, it holds on pretty well. It's a little wiggly, but it doesn't, the way it's designed, it's not going to fall out. Well, the shoulder might collapse. That's probably because I just had it too far out. But there's no, it doesn't lean forward, and it has that extra thing there. Here, let me see. I'll show you guys how it looks on the back skirt. And you get this, which you pull this little guy down. You kind of need to get your nail in there or a hobby knife. And this little peg plugs in there. Or there we are. Have it just holding onto the friggin' heat hocks, and these stay in the hand perfectly. Like they're solid. They're not gonna fall out because of the handle guards on that. Yeah, and that's about it for accessories. We get pretty much just these two axes here, and the machine gun, and a bunch of ammo drums, and a few options for the hands. Yeah, so I guess I'll jump into kind of just my opinion of the kit, I guess. So should you buy this kit? I don't know, because it really depends if you want this particular Zaku Phantom, because there are a bunch out there. There's a few I know that come with like this, backpack kind of railgun looking thing. Again, haven't watched Destiny yet. But my main gripes with this kit are the panel lines. The seam lines aren't really good. The gate placement's not very good. I'm not sure. I might have mentioned this before, but the little ball, like poly cap in here, just the way it's designed gets all scratched up, and it's kind of actually gross looking. I really like the past 5 minutes I've been trying to pose this kit, and not even in a very interesting or intricate pose. There's just so much going on with the backpacks and the shields, and so it can be a bit of a chore. But it's not a bad kit for like 1,400 yen. I think that's the retail price. I don't have the box with me. It's certainly not bad. I quite like it. I have some plans for this one. I think there are two really cool custom things you can do with, or it'd be the perfect kit for either like a Dark Vader kind of custom, or personally my favorite is a Alphonse Elric freaking armor. I think it's kind of perfect for that. Like the head is pretty much the same, and then this back piece here, how it just kind of comes upward, which I think is amazing. Another thing I've heard mention about just a con of this kit is that it is really back heavy, and that goes into the posing of it, of what I was talking about earlier. It's just there's so much weight on this backpack, and there's not a lot of weight to the feet or surface area on the feet to just bring much stability. So it's kind of a downside, but again, that can be fixed with an action base. But yeah, overall, not a bad kit. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this review, and see you guys next time.